Hello indie game fans, this video is brought to you by the gorgeous looking redneck at Astro Monsters Show, where you play as a mechanic thrown into the world of intergalactic show business. This is a 2D action platformer brawler framed as a game show where Ed must defeat hordes of aliens and maniacal bosses in order to get his stolen face back. The one thing that immediately struck me with this game is the art style and animations, which, as I've mentioned before, does remind me very much of cartoons, and to see it in motion is superb as well. There are various upgrades like increasing health, item slots and so on, but just a great looking combo based brawler that is available today. More indie games and some not so indie ones that I missed in August, which really looks like a fantastic month in hindsight, beginning with Roboquest.
This game is a roguelite first-person shooter. You can play solo or co-op.
This is a very slick looking roguelite first-person shooter that looks real fast with the option for co-op and an art style that reminds me of Borderlands.
Oh, baby. Taka. Sick.
Between this and Gunfire Reborn, it sure seems like a good year for this subgenre to make an impact.
Rampage.
Another surprise release out of nowhere, the beautiful adventure game The Last Campfire from developer Hello Games of No Man's Sky fame did come out as well, although on PC, it's an Epic exclusive for now. Ever since it was revealed, I've had my eye on this title since it looks like a cute but emotional game, so another one to check out. One surprisingly popular free entry is Diddy Race Network, which, as far as I can tell, was a mod of a 2D action game which took out all the weapons and instead makes up to 64 players work together to get to the end of the level. So like a non-competitive, co-op, massively multiplayer game which seems popular based on the number of reviews.
Is this one strong enough?
Time will tell.
The long-awaited Raji and Ancient Epic surprised launch during the Nintendo Indie World Showcase and is an action-adventure game set in ancient India and is from a team based in India as well, so it's nice to see this change of pace.
It has so much weight to put on the shoulders of a mortal.
She will find a way.
या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता या देवी सर्व.
It's absolutely stunning visually, with parts of it reminding me of Prince of Persia, but for now it's Switch exclusive, with all other versions releasing on October the 15th.
Namastasai, 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 namo namo.
There. True bravery is only ever found where fear is strongest.
This shall play out as it should. We can only wait now and watch.
The not-so-indie Big Farm story is quite a pretty looking farming sim that has the typical setup of your grandfather leaving you his farm where you need to restore it to its former glory. While quite stereotypical, it's quite the looker and may be of interest to you if you love the genre like me, even though this developer is actually quite a large setup. One nice coincidence for me is that someone recommended Root, the board game, to me on Twitter, and lo and behold, there's a digital version of it as well, which just released on Steam.
So, you want to know what it takes to become a famous chef, huh? I know what you're thinking. Get a suit and a nice haircut, put whatever recipes on the menu, hire a couple of desperate folks to serve the customers an easy recipe for fortune, isn't it? Wrong. It's not that easy, my friend. You need to fully commit to the job. People won't just gobble up scrambled eggs and overcooked pasta. Put something decent on the menu or nobody will even bother spitting your way.
I love me a good Tycoon game, and Chef, a restaurant Tycoon game, is just that. On top of the restaurant management, you do also create a player avatar which can level up, gain abilities and specializations across 6 different skill trees, and even gives you the ability to create your own recipes. So adding RPG mechanics to a Tycoon game is ingenious.
Why should anyone pay if discount frozen food is better than what you're offering? Buy high quality ingredients and use them to create your own recipes. Be creative for pizza's sake. Shape your restaurant. Turn it into something unique and finally enjoy the never-ending swarm of customers. Feel the money flowing. You can finally aspire to become the greatest chef in town.
If you enjoy space sim RPGs, Gaia Beyond may be of interest to you. It touts itself as a 2D action RPG, so direct ship control and such, but the open universe nature of games like this can be fun if done right. Very excited about this one since the Diablo-like action RPG Chronicron finally launched in 1.0 after something like 5 years in early access, so now's the time to jump in if you've been holding out. Another surprise release, I did realize after the fact that Bake & Switch is actually made by quite a large company, so not exactly indie, but this adorable looking multiplayer title has you grabbing adorable dough creatures and chucking them into Bake, which, according to the lore, is something that they love. There's quite a variety of game modes, both competitive and co-op, and it does look like fun with friends.
To get back. Time has lost its effect on me.
The very not indie Samurai Jack Battle Through Time gets a spot since I do love the show and was very graciously granted a key for this. This is quite an old school game in terms of design and harkens back to a simpler time, but the minute-to-minute action is fun and the variety in environments and callbacks to the cartoon are just wonderful. It's amazing how video games have developed to the extent that they can really replicate the art style in cartoons like this, so Color Me impressed, taking the #1 spot. To see more of the big picture, check out these awesome videos and I will see you after the jump.
All things come to an end.